How's she going, boys? Mike here. Welcome back to the new Grampie's Workshop. We're getting the shop put back together a little bit here at a time. I got my workbench all set up like I did the other day there, put the vise on it. I have some plans for that shelf unit that's going to go in the corner, but we'll talk about that later. Today I'm turning my attention to my drill press. I had a bunch of different ideas where I could put the drill press, but I ended up putting it back here at the end of the bench. Now, if you remember before when the shop was laid up, I had a little bit of a table come out the side here off the workbench, and that's where I put the vise for the drill press, various blocks of wood, you know, backers for drilling. But I found that tabletop was always in the way when I was lowering the table on the drill press. So I'm not going to put that on there this time. I want to come up with something else. I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea if I could make kind of a little bit of a table that could go under the drill press here and just maybe be self-standing, just sit on the floor. The space under the drill press here was always a great spot for storing stuff, but it was never really organized. I had just kind of stuffed things under there. And I'm thinking now that might be a great spot to put the shop vac, because when I'm drilling I often like to have the vac going to drop the, the waste, whatever it might be if I'm drilling wood or even steel. So I think that would be a good spot for the shop vac. So if I can build a little table that could support my vise and some blocks of wood for backing up when I'm drilling, and make it so that it would fit over top of the shop vac, but be low enough so that it wouldn't hinder the raising and lowering of the table and drill press. So that's what we're going to try and do today. We're just going to try and make a little bit of a table ledge here to go underneath the drill press. Alright, so I put my shop vac under here. So I think if I had a shelf that would be, at least that high. 23 or 24 inches off the floor ought to do it. So I found some piece of scrap wood. In fact, this was the tabletop I used to have on the side of the bench here. So we're just going to try it here and see. I like that. I think what I might do is just find the center of it and cut a half circle out here though, to make sure that I have room in case I want to swing my table, because when I swing the table, this gear rack rotates with the table. So I want to make sure I'll be able to do that. So I'm going to find the center of this and just cut a little half moon out of it. And then we'll put some legs on this, set it up. So it's 25 3/8, so it's 12 1/2 and 3/16. And then I just have this to top off a coffee can. So let's put a mark on here, 2 inches. I'm going to go 3 inches either side of that. Right there. And right there. So if I can center my coffee cup between those marks, something like that. This, this doesn't have to be dead on perfect accurate. I just cut that half moon out of there, so that'll fit back in there pretty nice, and should be able to clear the gear rack and also clearance for the shop vac. So now I just need to put a couple legs on it. We'll be dancing. So here's the bottom of the table, and I've cut some pieces of wood here. Let me see. This guy is going to go across the front, down the side, and then across the middle here, right? So what I want to do is just put some pilot holes in here because I don't want this stuff to split. So we'll put a couple here and there. So that'll take care of those ones. These holes should go 2.5 inches on the end of these side pieces. 2.5. So one there and one there. And then 2.5, one there, and one there. So that's going to go on there like that. Alright, so I cut my legs and they're about 23.5 inches long, and I'm thinking they might just go right here, right? One there and one out there. So I need to put a couple of holes in each one of these legs. These just have to go on the side here. Alright, so my tabletop is going to sit on here like so. And I think the way I'm going to secure this to the table is I'm just going to put screws to the top. So we'll put that flush at the back. That's about an inch. That's about an inch. So we need to put a hole right here, I think. And one in the middle, why not? And then one in the end. Oh, one more screw. One more screw to go. Let's go set it up and see how it looks. Okay, see how she fits. So it goes around the shop vac and lots of room there, eh? So that's not bad, and lots of clearance here if I have to swing my table around a lot. You see how that gear rack there will clear that, no problem. So I think that's going to be good, and this is what I want it for. I can put my device there, and I got a couple of blocks. And you know, here's something else I want to put there. I've got a couple of oil cans here that always seem to be leaking, so I just put those there too. So that's going to work out good, I think. Well, that was a small little project, but it's going to come in handy, eh, having that little table under the drill press to put those various little doodaddy things on it there, eh? You know, I'm putting the shop back together, and to me, a big part of putting the shop back together is making it user-friendly. So when I put the drill press over there, I said, now I need a spot for my vise, for the drill press vise, and, you know, other things. So what can I come up with? And then that idea struck me that would be a great spot. Make use of that room under the vise, under the drill press, I mean. So, you know, working out, I think it's going to work out all right. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, please. And, you know, leave me some comments. Don't forget to thumbs up me. And I hope you're having a great week too, wherever you are. Take care, folks, and we'll talk to you.